stereotypes that drive you mad?
A few of them. Well, I'm Ghanaian, so from West Africa, and the typical assumption of Ghanaians is that we are happy-go-lucky all the time, which is quite untrue because I'm quite an emotional person deep down. But I feel like sometimes when we get into conversation, there's this sort of idea that I push my emotions to the side. Not us per se, but just talking in general. I push my emotions to the side to be happy-go-lucky, but in essence, I would like to actually show my more emotional side sometimes. What about you?
Yeah, I just feel like no matter who you are, like people aren't monoliths, you know, and I think that as a queer person, there's often like assumptions that people cast on you, whether you have to, you know, fit like into the box of being super feminine or masculine, you can't really be, you know, a complex human being really, yeah. And I think, yeah, that does drive me mad, like day to day, just having those assumptions cast on you, for sure.
Okay, so you kind of answered the second question.
Great.
2 for 1.
All right.
Yeah. What's the second question?
The second question was, do you think people have any assumptions or stereotypes about you? Kind of touched on it.
Yeah, I think just being boxed in really, like, I think it just differs from person to person, but like people really do tend to cast their experiences onto me. I'm also German, so oftentimes there's assumptions about what it's being like to be German and what it's like coming here as a European. So it just really depends from person to person, and I think it's just important for people to take the time to get to know who you are as a person and your character, because as I said, like people are really complex human beings, and yeah, just taking the time to get to know them for who they are.
One more thing about my African heritage, just because it's really important to me. There is a stereotype that being a queer person from an African country, that your upbringing was quite hard or your parents don't support you necessarily, and that's completely not the case. I feel like I got the most supportive family ever, and I wouldn't be able to be the person I am today if I didn't have that support from them. So it's not always the same. It's not easy for everyone across the board wherever you're from, but in terms of being African, it's definitely not always the same.
And it's not just highlighting the struggle, right, but also
exactly
like
celebrating the appreciation of who you are and having close-knit families. So yeah.
That was beautiful. Thank you so much.
Is that the question?
We have one final one, if you
Yes.
wouldn't mind answering.
Yes.
We'd like to pose to you this opportunity now to just sort of say who you are. So we'd like you to continue the sentence, I am.
No.
Oh, well, I've got it wrong, so I'll shut up. Hey, don't embarrass me like that. Go on then.
No, I was so assertive. Let me tell you who I am.
Let me tell you.
Yeah, it was close.
Okay.
I'll let you.
Oh my god.
It's hard, isn't it?
It is. I am Kobe. I am confident but shy. Happy but emotional. Fabulous and strong. Yeah.
I like that one.
Thanks.
That's gonna be hard to top. But yeah, I'm Lucas. I think, as I said earlier, like I feel like I'm quite complex, and I feel like I change every day, and I give myself the liberty also for my opinions and for my mood to change every day, and to just kind of like adapt to the environment that I'm in.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Oh, that was beautiful. You see?
Yeah, it was good.
That was a beautiful ending.